Virginia Catherine Ratliff, how dare you complain of being bought? I assume luxurious gowns that trail to the floor in flounces and frills. For I have grown so tall that Auntie had to sew me a score of new and very plain dresses. I am too sorry for words that I write so infrequently. I will amend post-haste. These last 8 months apart, I find myself surrounded, either in 2 sets of twins or in the monotony of the scientific household with scientific housewifery and the scientific motherhood of a country education. But I too have been surrounded in men of all creatures. A women's college prevailed by the opposing force of men. How your Lady B. Larch would gasp. In truth, it's part of the Middlebury curriculum to maintain the grounds of Sweet Fern though. I personally believe it's some conceit to pair us all off for the future of dowdy country marriages. They come twice a week, but I would never deign to pay much attention to them. How disrupting they all are. How they irk the perfect feminine routine. The part I was not deceived by, however, is the conservatory. It's a large old room filled to the brim with instruments and sheet music. Ms. Martha McVie, our best teacher, had a brief stint as a concert pianist, and she's wonderful. She's taught me so much and says I've a natural talent. For the first of my life, I am the best in class at something. Or should I say, the best at 2 somethings. For I am the top in our debate club. We meet once a week on Saturdays, and it's co-ed with Middlebury. We use the Sweet Fern Library in lieu of a hall. I believed I must have been quite the authority on matters of opinion, decorum, and politics, for the boys were quite keen to hear from me. I believed that until I began to be walked home nearly every Saturday. The first boy to ask me was Jack Holliday. He's got a rough, flat face, and I thought he was sort of roguish, in a pleasant way. But he poked fun too often, and I realized he was far more malicious than roguish. The next was Gangly Red Rains. He's a brown, sweet, ungainly sort of boy, with a wonderful, wicked sense of humor, yet prone to bouts of intense silence. The third boy, oh Ginny. His name is Lionel Wilkes, and he's got the red mane to prove it. He'll think me wickedly vain, but I surpass him by inches. Lionel is a very friendly personage, but he's got the looks and innocence of a perfect child. Oh, Ginny, then came the gifts. It began with Ashley Tolliver of all people, in church, on a Sunday of all things. All the Tollivers are Middlebury men, and Ashley gave me a blood red rose. I know what a red rose means, Ginny dear. And for once, I'm thankful these country girls are obsessed with the language of flowers. Then round young Carl Watson gave me an apple, a rare and coveted Ophelia. His family owns the only Ophelia orchard in all of Henford. Ginny, I'm not even sure who left the pretty bouquet of roses on my desk one morning. The note only read for Addie Ratliff, the prettiest girl at Sweet Fern, which I must admit is terribly romantic. Unfortunately, lovely Ginny, the most considerate gift was from Lionel. One afternoon, he gave me a phonograph record. He said,
I know you love music.
Thank you. Ginny, if only you were here, then I might know which of my many bows to focus on. I haven't got my heart set on anyone in particular. Yours truly, Addie.